Operation River Quest, Chapter 4, The Light Beyond the Mist. The final morning of the journey began with golden sunlight, just barely trying to reach through a thick veil of fog. The river was unusually quiet, as if it too was holding its breath. The cold air had dropped to just 3 degrees Celsius, and everything was wrapped in a dreamy stillness. Mist curled around the harbor, swallowing boats and blurring lines between water and sky. "We should set off now," Dad said softly, scanning the mist. "This kind of fog, it feels like it's trying to tell us something." Mum nodded, remembering another foggy morning long ago, their last day on the river during a previous voyage. "We didn't know if we were still on the right path," she whispered. "But maybe the fog isn't there to confuse us. Maybe it's there to mark something important." And so their final adventure began, not with fanfare, but with mystery. As the dream seekers slipped into the quiet current, the world around them felt enchanted. Out of the mist came unexpected voices, not human, but gentle and true. A swan, once silent, floated alongside and whispered a soft farewell to the boys. Birds perched briefly on the edge of the boat, murmuring their goodbyes in voices only children seemed to understand. The river whispered too, its waves knocking gently against the hull like a farewell drumbeat. Then something magical happened. The black stones on the riverbank, damp with years of moss, suddenly glowed with golden light, sparkling like diamonds and dancing like flames. Alex gasped, eyes wide. "Mum, Dad, look!" Even the animals on shore paused. A group of cows near the river turned their heads as one and said in low, melodic tones, "Farewell. Come back braver next time." A group of horses, 7 or 8 of them, galloped closer to the river's edge. One white horse stood out among the chestnut browns and spoke in a clear, noble voice. "We'll remember your courage. Until next time, brave explorers." The boys sat in silent wonder, the fog lifting slowly around them. Then they returned to their cabin, curling back into sleep. It felt like a dream, but it wasn't. Alex turned to Olan and whispered, "We didn't imagine that, right? The voices, the glow?" Olan replied without hesitation. "If it was a dream, we dreamed it together. I heard them too." Alex smiled, a quiet awe in his eyes. "Then I know what the treasure really was." Olan blinked. "What was it?" "It's this," Alex said, pulling the blanket around his brother. "Being here, all of us, together. This adventure, this love. That's the treasure." Olan's voice grew soft with warmth. "Then I got the treasure too. I got fun magic, and you." Later that morning, the mist finally parted completely. Through the thinning veil, a small island shimmered in the sunlight. At its center stood a great willow tree, breathing softly as if alive. The boat didn't need an anchor. It stayed still, almost reverently. Beneath the willow, a circle of stones surrounded a small box of driftwood and silver. Inside, a blank book waited, a single line written on the first page. "Every great adventure becomes a story. What will yours be?" Tiny lights floated around them. Memories come to life. Every smile, every challenge, every discovery glimmered in the air. "This is the treasure," said Alex again, this time even more certain. That night, beneath a sky bursting with stars, Mum asked, "What will you remember most?" "Olan, the animals, and knowing we weren't just passing through. They saw us. Alex, the fog, how it was like a curtain between worlds." Dad added gently, "And what will you tell the next explorers?" Olan answered first, "That the treasure isn't only at the end, it's all the little wonders along the way." Mum handed them the book. "This is your story now," she said. "Write it as only you can." Alex opened the first page and smiled. "Once upon a river." The next morning, the dream seeker docked one last time. As they stepped off, they didn't leave the magic behind. because it had already become part of them. And as the car pulled away, Alex looked back. "We didn't just go on a river quest," he said softly. "We became one."